I was younger and I was taking the principal, which is the owner test for pest control in Las Vegas, I used to look at people, because I didn't really have a lot of mentorship or any kind of encouragement from my dad. So like right now, you know, not that I'm flying a helicopter, but I would look at people and go, well, if this person can do it, I can do it. So when I look at somebody and they're riding a motorcycle, I go, I can do that. When I look at the people riding a forklift, I lied to them and said, yeah, I've done it before. How hard can it be? You know, I mean, you're not flying a fucking Apache helicopter into combat, you know what I mean? So for me, I don't know, if I could give anybody advice that's younger, don't look at things like, you know, you can't do it. It's like driving a stick shift. Look at people, you know, playing the drums. You know, yeah, there are people that are gifted, but don't look at stuff and say, I can't. You know, I remember the first time I drove a stick shift, I was moving to Florida to be with my high school sweetheart, and my whole thing depended on moving to Florida with a job. My whole thing depended on if I could drive a stick shift. This job was going to take me down there and I could be close to her. Well, the guy flaked out on me. He only showed me like one time how to drive a stick, and I was like sweating and I couldn't get a hold of him. And that will be the story of your life too. Don't fucking expect people to mentor you or to do or follow through or help you move or whatever. You know, don't count on others. Like, I'm moving, I'm going to just move by myself in a dolly. I'm not even asking anybody. You know, like, I had to do it, and I did it, you know? So don't think that you can't do things. That's one thing, and not even just young people in general. Like, I would look at jobs and it would say forklift on there, and I'd say, man, I can't drive a forklift. I don't have the certification. Now I just go, I'd looked at people driving them, and I'm like, man, if this fucking nerd can drive a forklift, I'm sure I can. You know, if this person, I see this younger kid driving a stick shift when I was young, I'm like, well, there ain't nothing separating me from him, you know what I mean? It's not a fucking airplane.